Right, Bella, time to talk to you about your show, The Last of Us. I mean, this is epic, massive show, one of the biggest shows in the world right now. It's actually based on a video game, right?
It is.
Yeah, I mean, tell us a little bit about the show, not the video game, because I know they're linked, but the show.
Yeah, so it's based on the video game. It's basically, it follows the story of, well, Joel meets Ellie. Joel is like a hardened survivor, and Ellie is a young, like, teenage brat, really, who just like loves puns too much. And they travel across America together in search of a cure for the virus, which is infected the world. Essentially, it's got a post-apocalyptic backdrop, and but it's really like a story about love, I guess, in all its forms, like its beautiful forms and its violent forms. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So you play Ellie. Joel is played by Pedro Pascal,
yes.
who is
legend,
sensational,
yes.
isn't he? So what is the story between the two of them? We've just watched the beginning of it, so we kind of know. But for anybody at home that hasn't seen it, they are the two lead characters, but they don't know each other immediately, do they?
They don't know each other. They don't like each other initially. But what follows is like, I guess, a sort of love story between the two of them unfolds. They just like, it's almost like a father-daughter bond. Yeah, they don't know each other, and they definitely don't like each other at the beginning.
You know, we've got a clip, so let's just take a quick look at both of you in action.
If you don't think there's hope for the world,
you haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
Okay.
That's one of the funnier parts, I have to say. The rest of it is like...
Right.
It is. I watched it in the daytime because I'm not very good at scary things. No. But I was still very anxious, very much on the edge of my seat, very much like, can I watch? Like, what's it like when you're filming things like that? When you've got these kind of zombie-like creatures, because they're quick as well.
Oh, they're quick.
Just
and
flying at you.
The actors that play them are quick and incredibly talented. It's terrifying. I mean, I found it even more terrifying watching it back, because I remember how I felt, and now it's also been like enhanced with CGI and stuff. It's incredible. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It really is scary. Although I've got a little dog, Skipper, but we did like, there was like a Halloween dress-up day, and she was more afraid of like a guy dressed up as Super Mario than she was of like the clickers. So maybe dogs and clickers aren't so. I don't know what I'm saying.
Just click if you're in trouble.
Just click, yeah.
Yeah. Story, isn't it?
Yeah, click.
Your character, Ellie,
Yeah.
American accent, obviously.
Yes.
But I hear you grew quite attached to this American accent and struggled to shake it off.
I did, yeah, I would wake up speaking American. It happened last week. I'm living back home. I don't know why it's happening. Yeah, I'm determined to stay British. But it's difficult when I'm around people with American accents. I do find myself slipping into it quite easily.